Yo, guys, yo, family, yo, traders. How you guys doing? It's the Rough Trader here again. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, last week was a great week for us in our Telegram channel. Yeah, no, so that's just the idea, growing together, pushing it together, the good days and the bad days, just pushing it together. So, I'm here for another episode of this week's Forex market outlook. So as you all know, we pay attention to GBPUSD, GBPJPY, XAUUSD. So let's start with GBPUSD. I don't think there's too much things to be marked. Let's just go to the weekly time frame. Let's see what's happening on the weekly time frame on GBPUSD. So this is GBPUSD on the weekly time frame. So price has been trending downward. You know, we actually expected a turnover, a bullish reversal on this area, but we don't know what happened. So let's just mark out the previous week here. And okay, we've marked it. So let's just go to daily time frame to see if we can mark some other stops on GBPUSD. Okay, so paying attention to this kind of price behavior, price from this bottom here. So we can just see price also go down, then start coming up again. I feel this is what wants to happen on GBPUSD. But let's analyze what's happening. Let's see. So let's mark buy pressure and sell pressure. So this is obviously down. So now we need to support our present. Mm. Okay, so you can just like see this properly. So can you see by pressure? Can you see another by pressure? So you can connect it together. So here is self pressure. Oh, good. Price already even gave us something like a third touch. Price already gave us something like a third touch on trend line. On the trend line, we look at the first touch, second touch, and the third touch. But I'm coming, let me mark. Okay, we already marked everything out. So price broke out slightly from this low here. Can you see price broke out slightly from this low? So we expect price to break inside retest, then a continuation upward on GBPUSD, or we can still even see price come back for a correction downward before an impulsive move upward on GBPUSD. So those two scenarios, and price can still continue pushing downwards. You know the way the forex market is, nothing is guaranteed. So you just have to know what you want to do and what could possibly happen and the way you react to each and every one of each and every what happens in the market. So we expect price to possibly push downward here and come for a buy, or we expect price to break inside here, come down and start pushing upward. So we'd also wait to see what wants to happen next week if we can get some inner trends for us to capitalize from GBPUSD. So this is what I'm looking out for on GBPUSD. This is a falling wedge. This is a falling wedge. Can you see the way price is falling down? This is a falling wedge. So we'll react to what we see. When the market opens and price already structured out there, so we'll react to what we see. So that's what I'm looking out for on GBPUSD. So let's go to gold. Let's go to the weekly time frame on gold. Okay. If you've been following up with this episode of weekly Forex market outlook, we expected price when price got here to form the second bottom and start pushing upward, but price couldn't form it. Price couldn't form it. So let's see what happened. How are we going to react to this? So let's go to the daily time frame. So this is what's happening on gold. Let's say USD. This is what is just happening on gold. So let's mark out our trend because this is obviously a bearish trend. So let's mark it out. Let's just go to the file. Things are very, very far. Okay. Actually, US is looking like GBP USD, kind of. So, okay, I'll just tell us to patiently wait for gold to also come here and come back down before price starts pushing upward, because this is also a falling wedge. So I'll just tell us to patiently wait for gold to come back here and then give us a big impulse upward. And still, price might still break upward here, retest and continue upward. But I have a very strong bias on gold coming down here and start pushing upward. I have a very strong bias on gold doing that. So wait patiently and see what wants to happen on XAUUSD. So let's go to GBPJPY. Yeah, this is GBPJPY with ETP on GBPJPY. on our Telegram channel last week. It was a swing trade. We held it. So let's just see what we've got here on GBPJPY. Okay. So let's go to the daily time. Yeah, this was a great rejection. And let's see what's happening on the monthly time frame on GBPJPY. Oh, can you see? Series of rejection, rejection. So let's go back to our daily time frame. Okay, price already got rejected from a very strong resistance and psychological key area. But let's see what wants to happen on GBPJPY. Let's change to our line chart to check for intermediate levels. Check for buy pressure and sell pressure. There's buy pressure here and there's a sell pressure here. I think that's a very good zone. So let's connect it together. Good. Okay. So what can we also mark out from here? I think we can also draw a trend line. As I say that you have to be very, very focused and sensitive to any move. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Let's see what we can mark out. Okay, so price actually broke out from this trend line, downward trend line. So can we just see price wants to, can we say this is the retest of the trend line, this big retest? Can we say this is the big retest of the trend line before a possible push upward? I think I can also see a trend below. Good, guys. So it's more or less like a breakout from a wedge, or just a triangle. It's more or less like a breakout from a triangle. So does that mean we'll expect a push upward, a continuation push upward on GBP JPY? And presently, price is ranging around the psychological key level of 16300. Let's mark it out. So this is GBPJPY. So also pay attention and wait to see what wants to happen on GBPJPY next week, where I expect price to continue pushing upward on GBPJPY, because in the previous analysis, we expect price to reach this point. If we've been following up, expect price to reach this point before it continuation upward. So see what happens to GBPJPY and how we are going to react to it. So this is what we're expecting on GBPJPY, and this is also what we're expecting on GBPUSD. We expect price to possibly come down here before it start pushing upward, or break above retest and start pushing upward, or continue pushing downward. And gold We expect price to come here, come downward before it starts pushing upward, or a break above. But we have a very strong bias on price coming here and coming downward before it starts going up. So we wait patiently so we can eat the big bag on those three pairs. So that's what I'm looking out for on GBP, USD, GBPJPY, and XAUUSD. Don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button and share with your family and friends. Let's grow this channel, family. Peace out and stay off.